Hi friends, today we are going to solve sorting bubble sort problem from the sorting subsection of the interview preparation kit. So in this program, we basically have to sort an array using bubble sort method, and after sorting it, we have to print how many swaps we have performed, as well as the first and the last element of the array after sorting. This is a very simple problem. So in bubble sort, as we know, so first let us create a variable called count where we will be counting number of swaps we have performed. In bubble sort, we basically use two for loops. So for I in range of 0 to length of array -1 for the first loop, and for the second loop for j in range of I plus 1. So whichever the element currently I is holding, it should hold the second element of I, and it will loop through that position from that to the end of the array. So length of array. This is the basic idea. So if our element are not in a sorted order, so if a of I is greater than a of j, then we'll be swapping a of I comma a of j with a of j comma a of I. So Python provides this beautiful swapping function, but if it is not Python, then you have to create another variable, temporary variable, or by subtract. There is one more method by subtracting a minus b, something like that. We have to do it. But in Python, no need to do that complicated process. Just swap both of the values and increase the counter by 1. Once we have done that, now it's the time for printing out the values. So let's look at how we have to print it. So the way in order which you have to print it is going to be, the first value should be array is sorted in 0 swaps. So let's write print function array swapped. So instead of 0, so it would be a dynamic variable. So you'd be writing a format statement. Pretty straightforward. For the next case, print. Let's show you some other way of doing this. So in this case, we are using not format, but we are just simply appending the string value with another string value. So here the value of the array are numeric. So in order to convert that to string, we are using a str function. So the first element is always going to have 0th index after sorting, and the last element in Python we could basically get it by using indices of -1. So pretty much just simple straightforward process plus str of 8, and this would be -1. This is the basic logic. And let's run the code. And let's submit the code. So this problem was pretty easy. I think this problem was mainly created as to give a taste of the sorting. And out of all the sortings, I think bubble sort is the most easiest to do it. All this time complexity is a big O of n and has a larger time complexity. But just to get the flavor, I think this was introduced. So just comment below how you felt of writing this code, and if possible, do share me your feedbacks. And as always, thanks for watching and stay tuned.